Hello, and welcome to another one of Senor Johnson's Spanish podcasts. Okay, welcome to the second episode of Spanish 1 podcasting. All right, today we're going to talk about ¿Cómo te llamas? We're going to talk about a few. Let's go ahead and get started. Our objective is that by the end of this podcast, you should be able to ask for and give names in Spanish, your own, others, whatever's needed. You should also be able to identify 8 new phrases in Spanish. You will also be able to understand your first conversation. Those are our goals for this lesson. All right, let's go ahead and get started. First off, I need to go ahead and give you the TPRS videos from the last podcast because I could not put them up. Go ahead and watch them now and practice your old vocabulary while you're at it. Hola. Hola. Buenos días. Buenos días. Buenas tardes. Buenas tardes. Buenas noches. Buenas noches. Adiós. Adiós. Hasta luego. Hasta luego. Hasta mañana. Hasta mañana. Nos vemos. Nos vemos. All right, now that you've done that, let's go ahead and look at our new vocabulary. Our first word is el apellido. El apellido. El apellido. El apellido. And that means last name. El apellido is your last name. Next word, el nombre. El nombre. El nombre. El nombre. And that is your first name. Your nombre is your first name. Next phrase, ¿Cómo te llamas? ¿Cómo te llamas? ¿Cómo te llamas? ¿Cómo te llamas? And that means, what is your name? Your next phrase is, me llamo. Me llamo. Me llamo. Me llamo. And that means, my name is. Now, just as a point of reference, ¿Cómo te llamas? And me llamo don't literally mean, what is your name? My name is. ¿Cómo te llamas? Literally means, how do you call yourself? This is what they say in Spanish. Me llamo then literally means, I call myself. That's how you ask for and give names in Spanish. You ask for, how do you call yourself? ¿Cómo te llamas? Well, I call myself Mr. Johnson. Me llamo Senor Johnson. All right, here's our next phrase. ¿Cómo se llama? ¿Cómo se llama? ¿Cómo se llama? ¿Cómo se llama? And that means, what is his or her name? Again, literally, how does he or she call herself or himself? But ¿cómo se llama? What is his or her name? You answer with that. Se llama. Se llama. Se llama. All right, our next phrase. Well, of course, se llama means his or her name is. I'm sorry, I messed up on that one. Se llama means his or her name is. Again, he or she calls himself or herself, or his or her name is. Encantado. 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 And that means enchanted. You say it when, oh, it's nice to meet you. Encantado. Of course, girls, you'll say encantada. Encantado or encantada, depends on your gender. Means enchanted. Your next word, el gusto es mío. El gusto es mío. El gusto es mío. El gusto es mío. And that means the pleasure is mine. El gusto es mío means the pleasure is mine. ¿Cómo te llamas? ¿Cómo te llamas? ¿Cómo te llamas? Me llamo. Me llamo. Me llamo. ¿Cómo se llama? ¿Cómo se llama? ¿Cómo se llama? And of course, se llama. Se llama. Okay. El placer es mío. El placer es mío. Next, okay, let's go ahead and do some practice. So if I were to walk up to you and say, ¿Cómo te llamas? How would you answer? Would you just tell me, well, that means what's your name? That's not what we need. We need to practice. So if someone were to ask you, ¿Cómo te llamas? How would you answer? Well, hopefully, you said you would answer, Me llamo, and then fill in the blank. So if someone were to walk up to you and go, ¿Cómo te llamas? You would answer, Me llamo Derek, or Me llamo Anisha, Me llamo Singer Johnson, whatever the case may be. Let's go ahead and get a little more practice in. I want you to listen to a conversation real quick and do your best to understand it. Okay? Our first practice. Buenos días, me llamo Rosa. ¿Cómo te llamas? Mucho gusto, Rosa. Me llamo Carlos. El gusto es mío. I'll do that again. Of course, we're starting with the girl. Name is Rosa. Boy's name is Carlos. Buenos días. Buenos días. Me llamo Sorry, start that again. Buenos días. Me llamo Rosa. ¿Cómo te llamas? Mucho gusto, Rosa. Me llamo Carlos. El gusto es mío. All right, so that said, good morning. My name is Rosa. What is your name? And the guy turned to her and said, oh, it's nice to meet you, Rosa. Much pleasure, Rosa. My name is Carlos. And she said, the pleasure is mine. El gusto es mío. All right, that was one. Here's another one. All right, the guy is going to be talking to one of the girls about someone they're seeing on the internet. So listen to the conversation. ¿Cómo se llama la chica? Se llama Ana. That was it. Let's try it again. ¿Cómo se llama la chica? Se llama Ana. All right, hopefully you caught that meant. What is that girl's name? ¿Cómo se llama la chica? What is that girl's name? And someone answered him, Se llama Ana. The girl's name is Ana. All right, now this one, there's no picture. Just listen. Understand as much of it as you can. Listen to it over and over again if you need to. Buenos días. Me llamo Señor Johnson. ¿Cómo te llamas? Me llamo Mónica. Encantada. Es un placer. ¿Cómo se llama la chica? Se llama Mariana. Adiós. Hasta luego. Nos vemos. Now let's do this again. Buenos días. Me llamo Señor Johnson. ¿Cómo te llamas? Me llamo Mónica. Encantada. Es un placer. ¿Cómo se llama la chica? Se llama Mariana. Adiós. Hasta luego. Nos vemos. Well, I hope this helped you practice, and if it didn't, of course, if we didn't meet our goals, which were, you could identify 8 new phrases in Spanish, you'd be able to understand a conversation in Spanish, and you'd be able to ask for and give names in Spanish. If you didn't quite get that, you can either come see me, of course, in class, or by all means, rewind the podcast and watch it again. If you do have any questions or concerns, though, feel free to email me at jjohnson2@ebrschools.org or go to the Blackboard at http://blackboard.ebrpss.k12.la.us and post your thoughts on the discussion board. All right? Have a good day. Hasta luego.